No, I'm still looking for a picture actually. I think a picture would be better. And a famous actor actually died in that tragedy.
Really?
Did I know him? No, he wasn't famous to me, but yeah, a famous actor died in the tragedy. So let me see. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. So this is the image of how crowded the place was. Hold on, that's not the image. Uh, this image, you seen this image? For some reason I can't
No,
make it
I
any
need
bigger.
to join the stream.
It's not showing. Oh,
Messi, Messi.
so this is a it's so it doesn't have a face. Who is this guy? So are you seeing this picture? I can't make it any bigger, but this is how bad. This is how crowded it
Oh,
was. See the crowd there?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like, look. That's the crowd. It's around. But this is how crowded it was, and a lot of people got crushed in this thing. Nobody was moving. Nobody could move back and forth. People climbed on top of buildings. People climbed this. People's lungs got crushed. Lots of things happened.
Bro.
These are dead bodies because 159 people died. Like while people were there asking for help and screaming and shouting, people were dancing and partying. Do you see this? You see the picture here? Look at this. They look like ants. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
This looks absolutely terrible. Like this is giving me anxiety. So it was really terrible. So while they were there screaming for help, asking for help and whatever, persons were there. I can't stop sharing. Persons were there partying right beside them and dancing and throwing it back and all of them some there. And people are there, please help me. You know what I mean? They will be like, help me. You know what I mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Uh-huh.
are like screaming, help me, and people are there partying. There were some babies there and people. So normally when you're getting crushed in a situation like that, they would recommend normally holding your hand up like this to like ease people away so they don't crush your lungs. But people
Too
were so
many
close,
people.
were so clustered together that you couldn't even raise your hand. Like your phone was in your hand and you couldn't even raise your hand to look at your phone. And I know you're going to say, oh, why didn't people step back? You know, people at the back. Why never step back? People continue to step back. The people at the back can't see the things that's happening with the crowd because most of the things is like happening in the middle, right? So when you're at the back,
Mm-hmm.
I think you say, oh, people are toward the back. So you start going and start push yourself in. But when you're reaching in, it gets stuck. So they called the police a lot of times before the incident started. And the police
Mm-hmm.
themselves said never send out people, never send out nobody. Which a lot of police officers got fired for that. One police officer cried because when it was too late, like he never dep on duty, they never dispatch him there, right? But he was passing there when he dep on patrol and him see a lot of people screaming and stuff. So him go there to try to control the crowd and he's like people are going in there and he's saying to them, do not go in there. People are dying. Do not go in there. Like, you can't touch them because that's assault. So the most you can do is say, oh, don't go in there. But
Mm-hmm.
it was Halloween and a lot of persons were wearing police officers' outfits. So nobody never did believe they was a real police officer. So nobody never
Yeah.
listened to people just continue to push them and go through. 159 people lost their lives.
So like a
And I
movie scene or a scene from a drama.
cried. He cried a lot. So 159 people died and a lot more were injured. Um, some said there were babies in there because, sorry, each one is like an alley. When I say alley, it's not small. Like I know when I say alley, we're thinking small alleyway, right?
Yeah.
but it's not that small. It's a one alley. It's just maybe it's small, but it's not that small. Okay, I'm gonna show you
Mhm.
like maybe a picture of it. Maybe it is small. So I don't want to click on the video because I don't want the video to play. But this one here, this is what the alley looks like. This one. See? So it's not like
Yeah.
a tiny alley. It's not that much of a tiny alley. Look at this. It's not that much of a tiny
It
alley.
look like one of them places downtown. People stop and sell clothes.
Like exactly. And we pass down so with no trouble, right? But they
I don't know
say
about that one day. Yeah, I don't know about the without
these
trouble
are
part of it
streamers.
downtown.
Streamers are actually streaming the nights of the crowd, and some streamers died. Streamers were there. Some streamers saved lives. Some streamer leave early. Some streamer did terrified. You know, people are now
Mm.
scared to go there. It's traumatizing now. So this is the alley. Look how crowded it is. That kills so many people. Even though you see them people there at the back, right here, so people will say, "Oh,
Mhm.
why don't they step back?" Or them people who are face the direction there to we. Or why don't they step forward? It's like them couldn't move. It's like them couldn't move. Them in just such a tight spot, and yeah, people could catch it. There were some kids there, so people pass there just to go home, right? Because it leads to like a train station. There were lots of people passing there to go home. Or there were mostly partiers there, and there was a man with a child, and him bend down to pick up the child to save the child. And the
Mhm.
bend down and stretch the child forward. He never come back up again and he died.
Well,
So it's like a domino effect. So if you fell, everyone would fall. And when you fall, you can't get back up. So if you're at the bottom, like I fall, you fall, then Cesar fall, and it continue go down, Cesar would
Yeah,
die
you
because
the
I'm
people
on
in
top and you're on top of him and he can't breathe. So everybody would have dead. So that's
Mhm.
how it started. So some people are there holding on to poles because people keep falling, and that person holding on to the pole would have to push people back.
Mhm.
They stop falling, you know what I mean? There was a guy there, he was a streamer. He continuously two women did the beside him and he never want him to fall. So every time when the crowd do a little wavy, but then like push them back up again because they never have no footing. So there was another child who was lost from her mom. And people
Yeah.
start like when you crowd surf somebody, people start
Mhm.
pulling the car forward until it reach landing. So some little kids were saved. I didn't really hear lots of casualties about little kids, but a lot of person died. It was so sad. Like it's so absolutely terrifying when Stephanie say it when I do it justice, honestly. Because I'm never going to crowd places.
Honestly,
Like,
that's it.
no,
That's the fault of the event planners. Because for them to hold one event like that there, so we'll leave people pass and then no say it take a cause a problem.
art. So yeah. So Stephanie was saying that normally with events like this, or Korea State, normally when there's like big events, they dispatch police officers to watch because they know they
Mhm.
could get bad. But for some reason, for the event here, they didn't dispatch any police officers. So when before the event they get bad, before so much people even go. Like imagine if 50 people in the alley and the alley full people are calling the police already. Hey, it's not looking too good down here. Looks like it's supposed to get really jam packed. I think you guys need to come take a look. And then say, oh yeah, yeah, sure, we're gonna send somebody. They
And
didn't.
then
5 minutes later, somebody else called. Yeah, we were gonna send somebody. They didn't. So there was a streamer and she was walking with her purse. You know what I call purse? Like them handbag. And
mhm.
the place was so crowded. Somebody like dragged purse around at that spot and she's looking for it and she can't find it. So she goes to the police to say, yo, like down there is really crowded. It's crowded to the point where I dropped my purse on the floor and we can't even bend down to look for you. So you guys really need to take a look. But instead of them focus on the dire situation and say, oh, it's not crowded, they must sit and say, oh, don't worry. I'm sure someone will find your purse and return it soon. So in Korea, people don't really, when they find something, they really pocket it. If they find a purse,
Mhm.
then now when they bring that station, they'll give it back. Like, honest to God. maybe I don't know if you get back your money, but normally when they find things on the road, they literally care about it. I told me they lost my passport, my purse. Remember somebody came to a police station for me, which I was very surprised about. So the police officer never go. As I told you, they said they were going to dispatch people a bunch of times. Nobody went. The only police officer that was there was a guy that was passing while on patrol on another place. But because, other people there dressed as police, nobody never believed them. When the ambulance then come, people never did believe someone was the ambulance. It's Halloween. People are the
Where them would
people.
I get a fake ambulance from?
No, 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 but you can rent it or the people in the ambulance suit that nobody believes them are real people. You know what I'm saying? And people that they started dancing and partying and whining and drunk while they were giving them CPR. That's how all most of the videos circulated. Because while the other people were trying to give other people CPR, while the attendants are trying to give people CPR, people were recording. So instead of them trying to save people from the crowd, they were recording, right? There were some
Mm-hmm.
persons who were safe because some of them be inside the restaurants, but it's come like say some of the restaurants and close the door them to people or something because I would think to myself, oh, you're in a crowd, run inside a restaurant to keep safe. But then you hear testimonies that, oh, I just came out of this restaurant and the place was like so crowded. It's like people every day try to go to a restaurant, they were just trying to get home. Like that's literally how badly people couldn't move, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
terrible. Ow. So one girl said she come from abroad and she and her two friends in the restaurant to eat. And when them go outside, them just hear screaming, like, help me, help me, help me. And she's like, what the hell is going on? So one ambulance person comes to me and says, oh, can you do CPR? And our two friends them say, yeah, and run go to CPR, then come back to my ball. Then
Mm-hmm.
check like at least five people each. And
Mm-hmm.
all of them dead on them, all of them have seen. So I was really sad. And then she never know she do want help as well. So she go on to try everybody dead. There was a nurse from Vietnam. He was there for the holidays and he saved some people, but some dead. And he said, like, even to this day, whenever I go to sleep or whenever I'm closing my eyes, he just hears people screaming for help, which is so traumatizing, honestly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow. You know? So that made me feel cold. I was thinking I was going to the fireworks, and I'm glad I didn't. But
That
I don't
water
want
friend.
that to happen to me. Yeah, I don't want something like that to happen to me, honestly. I want to be safe. I don't want to be peace today.
Mm-mm.
So it's one other it seems like it's like a slope. So every time you fall, it was a domino effect, right? So when you
Alright.
fall on the slope, people just fall on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
Korea itself that night is like the whole place together. People are dying, foreigners are dying, people are being squeezed together. And it's funny, people were outside the alleyway and we're still going in. Like Stephanie would say, yeah, why don't the people stop going in? But the people don't know what's happening in the middle. So then probably just think, oh, people are passing through there, but they're passing through very slowly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Mm-hmm.
they never did not move at all. Just that they could even shuffle. So people entering from the back only made it worse for them. So you can see like everybody giving everybody CPR, but people are just dead. So there's literally not, you can literally just kind of hope that the them kids are there watching their parents dead. People just like get CPR like right and center. Lots of people are injured, but there's more. So it's sad.
I feel that
So
most of
South
them probably
Korea,
died from a punctured lung or something.
yeah, a punctured lung or suffocation or asphyxiation. That's they do.
Mm-hmm.
So South Korea was already complaining about low population issues. What am I complaining about now?
Too much people
Everybody's
are dead.
oh, but this is going to contribute to low population because not everybody is dead, right?
Not enough for calling the foreigner then.
I don't think anybody wants to go to their country after this, especially seeing how them police officers act. Look, South Korea is normally like a very safe country. It doesn't have like a lot of crimes, but this, like I said, this top of the crime.
No. Have you seen
Yeah.
Jamaica, bro?
No, I'm talking South Korea, not Jamaica.
No, but have you seen Jamaica? Jamaica police officer worse.
Yo, I'm talking about South Korea.
Yes, people are gonna still go. I stop people from going to South
They
Korea.
would make a private friend going to the Itaewon alley.
Yes, but that alone.
Or which other case? We never like the case there. Ah, yes. So there was a case that I was listening to. I think it's this one. Hold on.
Mm,
Yes. So there was a case I listened to with this family. So there's this woman. Let's say she's hardworking like me. She works so hard. She have a husband. She have two daughters, and yada yada yada. She have two daughters and a son. So have her husband, blah blah blah. Ended up working, stopped work. I guess he retired, but he was still working. He never did decide to do anything after. But let's skip out a whole bunch of shit, right? So she have her big daughter. Her daughter come out her house and move on. They were like a poor family, them rich. So she get fair house through like government stuff.
mm,
Like government on their house and stuff. Yeah. So she gets it through that. So um, I'm gonna get the ending first. So this person walks into the police station, looking nervous, looking out of it, and he went to one of the officers and he said, "The stuff you found in the mountain, it was me. The body
what?
parts that you were finding scattered around the mountain, I cut them up and I put them all over the place."
What?
Yeah, he's like, the guy was like, "I blacked out and I don't know what happened. I just threw them all over the mountain, and yeah, I'm the one that put them there." So the police officer was like, What body parts? What are you talking about?" The guy's like, "The body parts that you're finding." But the police officers were sure that the body parts they were finding
Mm,
were old, and this guy had said it was a woman, but they were sure the body parts was from a man. So this is
mm,
about the story of the human puzzle. So what happened was, so let me just bring it to the whole people end of the story. So you have the lady, you have her husband, you have her daughter, and you have the daughter of her husband slash boyfriend. So this daughter, Wallace, she has never worked a day in her life. She has you can call it maybe a chronic illness, and she uses that chronic illness not to work. She uses the excuse, "Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that." But at the same time, not knowing where her husband was in the work. So all that's happening is the mother of the house, she works to for everyone. She works to take care of everyone. So her daughter has two kids, I think,
the one
and
who that has a chronic illness.
yeah. So, sorry. So let's use the big lady as me. I'm working a job as a, I don't remember if it was a teacher, I'll just use teacher, I don't remember. And then I get stressed when I get all the time when I say, I'm so happy. Oh, when I retire, I'm going to travel here. When I retire, I'm going to travel there. Blah, blah, blah. I got this, I got that. And, set up for myself. But upon retirement, nobody else can hear from me again. And it's just someone dead. You know who killed me? So the mother is there, which is me, and I'm working how many jobs? My daughter is sitting at home. She's worthless. She doesn't work. She get one boyfriend. The boyfriend is really nice. He was really handy around the house. He used to help her with that sort of stuff. But
Mm,
then him and she start disagree, so then break up. She they have one pitney with him, and then she meets one other guy, lazy, antisocial. He doesn't do anything. And can't do anything. He can't screw in a light bulb. He can't fix a toilet, he can't anything. She have like two more kids with him. Him and she and three people them live in a them mother. They live in a, like a two-bedroom house. Let's
Mhm.
say a two-bedroom house. Well, let's say a three-bedroom house because the house was she did live somewhere. She lived in a house and she gets it with her husband. It was like a poor people housing thing. But she and her husband is separated. But then again, it's still fair house, so she said to herself, so when she wants, she can go back there to live. So she'd leave for a while and she'd go back there to live. But she never want to sleep in the same house, the same room as him, 'cause you know she divorced him. So she sleep
Mhm.
in a room by herself. And her daughter and her husband and her three people them sleep in one room and the man sleep in one room. So this lady is doing everything. She works, she buy groceries, put in the house, then anything she put in the house, then eat. So she tired of him, you know, she always tell her herself to work. Her dad's a customer, blah, blah, blah. She told herself so she just have to work and then retire and just go job, right?
Mhm.
So sometimes from time to time the ex-boyfriend that visit the girl and him would help the mother around the house, that's how should I get help and stuff.
Mhm.
Well, let me just jump to the chase. She was killed by the husband, by her daughter's baby father and the ex. Them killer. So
The
what
daughter
the
did
guy
or
was
the mother did?
the mother. So the daughter's hus the daughter's baby father's husband and
Yeah.
ex
So.
killed her
Mhm.
mom. The daughter knew about it. The husband knew about it, and the daughter's daughter knew about it. So she have one big daughter knew
Mhm.
about them plan to kill her. So basically, then they want her out of the house, which is kind of stupid because she's the only one funding the house. So when she's
Yeah.
gone, one of them will stop. And this is themselves tired her and not giving them the easier pace and some job, but tired. So the guy who went to the police officers and was like, oh, me, I really did it, is the daughter's baby father. But the police actually said it shows them to find bones of a man. You know why
Mhm.
didn't they think they find the bones of a man?
Well.
She worked so hard. Her body structure was like that of a man. Her bones were so tough. Her bones were so like they did get reformed in a way only men's bones will. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
Her pelvic bones look like men's. Her hands look like men's. The woman worked so hard. Look like she's so strong and killer. Cut up her body parts, scatter it around. And the police never did know who it was because they think it was a man. They were like, the man not gonna see it. No, it was already killed. And I don't think, yo, who went to jail for it? The daughter went to jail. Her boyfriend went to jail. I think the daughter's daughter got time as well because she was aiding and abetting. I don't think the husband went to jail though. I don't think the ex-boyfriend went to jail, but yeah, I think the daughter got most of the time. Nowadays, just spitting some random facts. People don't want you to get capital punishment anymore.
It is capital punishment.
Death. When they get sentenced to death. Whether them hang you, whether them shoot you, whether them inject you with something to make you go painlessly. People don't want you to get death penalty anymore. Because they're saying in the painful way that you killed my child or that you killed my family member, I don't
Mhm.
want you to die just like that. I don't want you to die painlessly. I don't want you to just get shot and die. I want you to suffer, right?
Yeah.
So them rather them go to jail and then them get denied parole every single time. You have this. I was watching this thing on YouTube. I don't know why my whole YouTube looks like a crime page. Like if FBI actually watch me, then probably come arrest me soon. Because Jesus Christ. Um, oh, I'm getting old. You just have an unscript. Didn't even know that was possible. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Ancient no man.
Mhm. Freaking all over. My God, my task. All right, so let's cover down. Mm, I'm just gonna cover down.
People like when them get capital punishment no more than more them suffer in a jail and get
Right.
denied parole.
So there was this. I was on my YouTube page, and this inmate, like he literally already in a jail, and he killed this other inmate. That's why I'm killing.
In the donger.
He did hungry.
Uh,
Patients wanted to eat him.
yeah.
No, in the end of the cell, and in front of him, cellmate was a child rapist.
Oh,
And he said he said he was trying to justify why he raped the child, you know?
them did fresh.
Sure, this is something like that. And him come feel, oh my God. If they tried to justify why I raped the child, and the guy was like, what? So he explained the detail when this to him. He's like, yeah, he was trying to justify why he raped the child. I just didn't get it, so I stabbed him. No, he said he's a big guy. So
Mm.
I waited until he was sleeping. I sneaked up behind him and I strangled him to death. Smart, right?
Interesting.
Um, you don't think he's smart?
Um, but the thing from the way they say it, but they think say the other guy that kill child rapist. I never did expect that one.
What do you mean?
Because normally when you're going to prison for rape beating, them always beat you up and things, or them rape you
Mm,
instead.
mm. But
Mm,
nobody wants to be in the same cell as him. Then
mm.
kill him, which I agree with 100%.
Why?
Child rapist should die. Why are you raping kids? You're not an adult? At least rape an adult. Oh my gosh. You're raping someone who can't even give consent, bro. Like, why are you
They
raping
can
a child? Why are you raping a child? Or I'll do not justify this. I'm going to
not
end you.
justify.
Why are you
You
raping a
just say
child?
why you rape somebody but can't give consent, but they can give consent.
Kids can't give consent because they don't know what they
Yes, they
consent to.
can. Them
You
know what
can't
them a consent to. You
consent
mean
and you don't know what you're consenting to.
they know what they're consenting to?
A man's go here, so, oh, you want a lollipop? She probably thinks she gets sweet, we shove a dick in her face. Or is that consenting to something? She doesn't know what she's consenting
That's
to.
not the same. That's not the same thing. 'Cause you could have said that to an adult. An adult thinks yeah, give them actual lollipop too. Say I
No,
guess them never know what them a consent to.
them know what I'm consent to, yes, but that's not what I'm talking about because that's the type of consent. It's the type of consent that rapists use of children. Do you want candy? Do you want sweetie? That's not the type of consent that they try to get from adults. From adults, it's more like, do you want money or something from a child? It's a child. She's underage. She's under 10. When you want something from a child, people ask, oh, there's candy in my car. Do you want some? You can't use that as a child consenting for you to do something to them. I'm tired of it. And then in Korea, there's a stupid law that, oh, if you're intoxicated, that you didn't know what you were doing, so you can get away with it. Huh? You're just They pick me under 10. There in Korea, it's very common for you to walk to school, right? Because your schools are not far, your communities are small, and everybody know everybody, right? So there was this girl walking to school from home, and there was two gentlemen. So they were walking and they were walking past a church. She a walk, him a walk, him grab her, carry her to the church for to rape her multiple times. Churches can be open and empty for people just come and complain. Carry her in there, rape her multiple times until him rupture all her insides. So him come inside her multiple times and him drunk and say to himself, say, him no want nobody to test the semen and lead it back to him. So him put him hand up inside her and grab out everything. And then him try to put it back together inside. Imagine somebody putting their arm inside of you, a child, after them just done raping. I try to take out the sperm. But it just destroy the way that it's kissing. It destroy everything. And then when you got court, I'm gonna dye him hair one different color, and I go look you straight in your face and I go say, are you sure that it's me that you saw? And then the court will say, oh, he was drunk. He was under the influence of alcohol. And in Doga jail, tell me that is consent.
Are you sure that it's me you're looking for?
Tell me that is consent. Because the girl got big their insides get ripped out, right? The little girl who you just dip on a regular school. The little girl where after him get released from jail, him go live in the same community as her. That's what I consent.
Hmm? No, that's not consent. But
So
that's
it's a
not the
child
context. That's not the
saying,
context. That
little
is not
child
the
saying,
context that I'm talking about.
little child saying, yes, I want sweetie, consent to rape them.
Oh my god, that is a different thing.
Is
That
a
is
little
not
child
the
saying,
same. That's
yes,
not the
I want
same
to
thing.
have consent. Because you're
That
saying that
is
it's
not the
consent.
same thing. I never said that. I said they can consent to it. I never said that is consent.
They don't know what they're consenting to. So how can they consent to something that they don't
They,
know what they're consenting
oh
to?
my god. They
But
say
I'm
yes.
asking you. It's just I'm asking you that every child has been exposed to what sex is. That every child has been exposed to what those stuff are. So how can they consent to something that they don't know what they're consenting to? You know what I'm saying? Yes, a child can say yes, but they don't know what they're saying yes to. So is that consent? Is it consent just because they can say yes? Answer that. Or you wanna go have fun time and then say yes. Is that consent? You know, answer me.
You didn't argue me with yourself. Come don't talk to you with that.
May I ask you a question? If an adult says to a 10-year-old or a 16-year-old child, oh, you want to have fun time? And the child say, yeah, is that consent?
What is fun time?
You know what fun time is?
Once them teach that from way in a primary school before
No, I
grade four.
didn't
Yes,
know
they
what that
do.
was.
Because your school done, brother. Man, me tell you, say your school not no sense. Them a teach that from before grade four.
No 6-year-old, 6-year-old in a one grade. Which 6-year-old know what fun time mean?
Only for them.
Why y'all trying to justify the facts that kids can't, they can't get, children cannot give consent or
Under the law, but they can.
no, I'm not talking about under the law. If children don't understand what they're giving consent to, then it's not giving
Yes,
consent.
yes. Them don't know, but a lot of them know what it is. That's why me I try say.
And I'm trying to say that kids don't know what it is.
A lot of them know.
You
I'm
say
saying
to a
if they
6-year-old,
know.
let's have fun
Crystal,
time.
Crystal, Crystal, Crystal. You said the child is 10. Why you go all the way down to six?
All
A
right, the
10 year
child is
old
smart.
child know that what the
I
10
didn't
year old
know what
child
that
knows
was.
that was just a year different case. You didn't shelter. You never know what anything was at then. But most people nowadays they know what it is.
Stop saying most children.
Most
Most
children
children,
nowadays
nothing. Most children, nothing. Girls are more sheltered than boys everywhere. Most children, nothing. And you barely hears a boy get bug in their body. Every minute them a rape little girl them.
who tell us that the little boy the little area.
Girl them go to school, the teacher them a rape them. If a girl them go to church, molest them. And they don't understand what it is. The fact them can't even tell them parents and can't even explain to them parents what's happening. So how can you tell me that most people know what it is? Most girls, no, they don't.
They do.
Well, not a real way to prove that. But you assume that probably most because of Jamaican culture and sexuality kind of.
I'm not talking about
No,
Jamaica. I'm talking about the
not
whole of
that
world.
Jamaican
Jamaica is
could talk
nothing.
overall, but because of social
Jamaica is
media, most
small.
of them
Jamaica
know what
is
it
nothing.
is.
It's not social media. Stop it. Not every child is on social media. Not every
Oh
parents
my
let their
god.
children lose. Just because the children that you're seeing on social media doesn't mean most children. There are more people in the world.
And
Most of our
most majority
girls
of
are
the
the most
people in the world
sheltered
are not
person.
using social media.
Girls are more sheltered and they're raping girls and you're telling me that most people know what it is. No.
Alright, Crystal.
And every boy learn about bird and bees. Neither.
Yeah, man. Uh-huh.
How can you say most people? How can you say that?
Because it is fact. What you want statistics, go look it up.
10-year-old know what fun time is. And one guy ever said to her, say, oh, come to stick my dick inside the vagina. And she go say, yes. A 10-year-old. 10-year-old.
Oh, oh, damn.
Yeah, no, she just got that.
Uh, I didn't think she was gonna leave. Alright, hold on there. Whatever the two you can pay attention to. on the guys talk about.
Mm,
What exactly should I say again?
should I say children cannot consent to it because they don't know what it is?
You say most of them know what it is, so they can consent to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whenever I say they will consent, just say they can if they want to. They never say they can say no.
Well, I mean, if them can, like, if they have the ability to consent, then it matter if they will or not.
Yeah.
I think the franchise has it a little bit more than just them
I
can.
mean, even if them consent to it, it would have still be a form of rape. It would have be statutory rape because they're underage.
Uh, true, true. I mean, I'm not too sure if most a 10-year-old can know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if like most 10-year-olds know about that.
Let's say most of them know, even if you're not most of vast majority,
So
because
yeah, I think
when you
that's
look on,
because social media.
yeah, because when you look on the American kids then nowadays, all of them is on social media. All of them know about it. Why from social media, majority of them, and the US accounts for a large percentage of the Earth's, not even the US, like North America as a whole, accounts for a vast majority of the Earth's total population. So from that you can say most.
Wait, you said North America accounts for most of the world.
I don't say most, I say a large percentage of the Earth's population.
Mm,
Or you can just call it, or put in a bigger group and say most third world countries kids that have access, or more kids that have access to social media. So eventually they would have come across one of them things
one of the
or see it from
a,
somebody in a school.
a third world countries what about are just kids in
But
general.
that globally, in general,
I'm not sure what could I use like the United States as like I don't know like like the bar. Then they still have Europe, still have Asia,
yeah, what I say? That's why I'm gonna say you
the
can
big
put in a bigger thing and say most third world countries, cause she does say not everywhere have access to social media, not everywhere have internet where you can just go and do this and that's when I say, okay, well, majority of the third world countries, most children are gonna have access to thing there, social media. Then she gonna say, well, not everybody has a smartphone or a tablet to look on. Not every parent have a good opinion out of them, but say over there. So, but when they reach in school, them are gonna need something to do them work on or whatever. Them are gonna use it for whatever. End up up on social media.
mm, mm, yeah. I me already said, but I'm still not about like the most like most 10-year-olds. I'm not sure that proves that most 10-year-olds know about that.
Let's see.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Mm, Find out new.
Hmm. It not really give me like
Like a
a
definite.
percentage. It just
Oh,
has say
okay.
now more than ever, children aged or range from 8 to 12 use more every year to increase. So I must say.
Mm. And it's like what kind of content them out free? Like what kind of content them take out?
Most of the thing them it a come from parents, but parents not really know exactly the thing them use it for.
Um, alright.
It's a
So I guess we
75%
can't
of
really
8
use
to
that.
10-year-olds on social media, one form or another.
Mm. So I guess you couldn't really use that for support what you said then. Because that just a talk about parent supervision.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe most of them, but I don't know. You can't really say that. Because when people like 10 year olds, I feel like um them still the parents still heavily influence what them are free. Maybe you could make the case for like 12 years. Like people just start high school. Although things really different from nowadays. I guess people you find out about um them type of content though.
Yeah.
Reaching high school.
Plus, at them age, most of them never have no phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Things are different now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if the age for people find out what them want to drop to.
We just say drop, because even if one person, nobody stumble across it by themselves, you have a friend where you go talk about it, and then I'm going to show you, and then you know about it.
Probably. So was that just it? Like about 10 minutes? No, it was about them consenting. About that?
Mm.
Yeah.
I guess I can consent. Anybody can until you're old enough to even, I want to say like, take the decision. You understand the consequences of that consent.
Mhm. Yeah, so in a primary school, which age or which grade them they start talking about sexual education?
Uh, well, in high school, to me it was, oh, in third class, I couldn't even remember.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, it kind of late, but yeah, especially back then, it kind of late. Like third form, I come in with a video and straight presume it could cause confusion. You remember yours? Like which grade
Like,
did you?
oh, when did it start from grade two? Well, it started from grade two, and we did have guidance counselor or guidance counselor as a subject, and they introduced that in a guidance counseling, then it come back again as actual subject, uh, grade four.
Grade. The actual
Yeah,
sex education in grade two.
yep,
And it wasn't just like, oh, my teacher was giving hormones and names and it was like in depth.
everything in depth.
So grade two. Do you have like incidents are going on in school? Or anything?
Um,
Or prank them for that?
I remember. in a grade three, Miss Francis did carry like a whole school devotion, and she did a complain about it. So I guess
Yeah,
maybe there was an incident. I never did aware of it.
because it kind of sounds strange for him to do that. Introduce that to grade two fitness. Yeah,
I
what
mean,
is it?
in a grade
You
two, you
might
never
say,
really in depth, just grade four.
but
Grade
then
two,
still
just
like,
really introduction.
yeah, but then still introduce it. So, because like in a normal setting, would you need to for like a 7 year old? Or if
Mm.
you try like prevent something to record,
Oh
like,
yes, I remember. Them time the people that go around take my picnic.
so much teach them about like strangers and everything there, like when somebody touch them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think in a guidance counselor in a grade two, we would have a thing where most of the girl them did I say like if you have a guy, no matter which age, if them a touch you too closely in a thigh, you have to say no that not right, and then you move and you take go to your parents or something.
Mm-hmm. So they say that's safe to say that something be prompt that like prompt them introducing it to kids
Yeah, we
at a
don't
young
like it.
age. So, mm, which age I think are the best to introduce that to?
Like as a parent or school.
Yeah, as a parent. Can start with parent first and then school.
As a parent, um, probably when them just turn 12 or so.
Mm, okay. All right.
Oh, maybe
About
maybe that was then. What think about now?
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see. I mean, if I kind of start from them young, because at them time they never have a impressionable idea everything. So let's say mm, maybe 9, 10.
Okay. I probably say was what was school too?
But that's all the same.
School. Be like enough enough parents them sensitive or whatever about the school activity.
Mm,
So just avoid that. That probably be from like grade 6 or 4. Four there, grade 4 there. But as a parent, you know.
yeah, because at that age, the girl them go start probably superior and things. So I guess that would be the right age. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can remember them did start give up pad for the girl in the grade 4.
Really? I don't remember them get
Yeah.
that pad. But their school is progressive, man. I don't remember them having that.
Apparently.
Yeah, Chris, them did that at your school. Mm. I remember that at your school.
I want to be a part of you guys' conversation.
Mm. You say you want to be? Hey, you can always join in.
So I don't want to be. Marty gets shut down because he's stupid, and Pitney can consent to anything because they're teaching children about sex at a young age. So that means them know them a consent too. So I'm not going to contribute to the conversation.
Mm. Um, just because someone consent is not always correct.
Mhm. And yes, they give out pots in high school. No, they did not give out pot in primary school. No, they did not teach me sex ed in primary school. When I start learning about them things there until we did grade six high school. So kids don't all learn about that stuff. So I said when I talk about learning in primary school, kids never learn something in primary school. And times are still not changing because it's just a part of the curriculum. They're not teaching or introducing it to you at a younger age either. Parents see their kids going to school and learning sex ed and literally tell them goodness if to take it out of their class, but they don't want them to learn sex ed. So you can't tell me say continue just because you know sex is you consent to it. So you don't want to be a part of the conversation because you're not trying to convince me something that is wrong. You can't convince me that that is right. You can't convince me that a
Who
child knows what
who
is
was
and
saying that he was right?
but don't want to be a part of it.
But you say you don't want to be a part of it, but you bring it back up.
Good. No.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. Oh my God.
oh boy.
Come on. What you do with that, bro?
Mm,
What you normally do? Um, what was the right way to deal with that?
de-escalated.
Some de-escalate this too.
Nah.
Right. Um, well, if anything, I was streaming this whole thing, so I can always go back into the VOD again.
Mm, a rewatch.
The question is, my computer not crash it. Wow. Okay.
Well, it seems our streamer is having some technical difficulties, so she has left the stream for tonight. So I guess this is where we'll be ending the stream.
Oh shit. Done the stream.
Yeah, apparently. Doesn't look like she'll be making a return for today.
Um, wait, yo, before you go, you listen to unreleased Juicer song? Or you're one of them people that like to just wait until it's actually get released?
Um, I did like to listen to them, but then after the passing, I kind of cool down and say, we wait. If
Oh,
them come out with it, I listen. Yeah, come on, I just take in everything one time and then now I'm more for listen to come listen to everything already.
uh, a
Yeah.
long time I listen to it then. Oh, yeah. But still, I try enough to listen to it. Like that. But just whenever you see a new one come up, I can wait. But it's have to listen to it. But the thing is that I forget how much them say, man. I think it's was like 2,000 of them.
Mm.
And I think 1,000 of them get released. So 1,000 of them
No,
get
I
released.
think so.
Um, and yeah. Cause even like last, when, like 2 nights ago, I just hear a new one. And that's what it is, a new one. And it depend like a channel that a channel wanna normally post user songs. Then just they post somebody reaction to it. But in
Mm-hmm.
an outro song, then they have one unreleased song I never hear before. Uh, mm, yeah,
Well,
that's
if
it.
me hear a clip of it, may listen to it, but then if it's like the whole song, you say nah, me listen to part of it, nah, it's the whole thing.
Uh, mm, and what your favorite football side?
The
English side.
Barca English side.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't really have a favorite English side.
I don't know. You don't really
I
watch
kind of
football.
just me watch it, but I don't really have a favorite.
Uh, I mainly the English one when I watch, but it few years now when I watch it. So, but last time
Mm.
it was Liverpool. Well, that must be a long time I watch it. So, right, Hollande, 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 Hollande. Jada. Your cousin, their tongue. Yeah. Mm, you, yeah. Your cousin, their tongue. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm doing that. What's it?
Yeah, that's a few years now, and they did something else after that.
Oh yeah, it's a few years since we watched it, so you know, whenever they keep up with it. I think Liverpool still have the run. I think they still have one good. Then after try again.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
I think Liverpool they're like I think they like 17 at the table right now.
bro. I like it. Seven.
Yeah. Liverpool not do well right now in at the table at all.
Uh,
The only thing them did have good for them recently was them beat United 7-0.
in year about that. That one thing year about
Yeah, Liverpool is sixth right now.
that. Normally them would have one good things on Manchester.
It's like ever since Mane decided to get up and lift,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just that
left
suffer.
injured in the game.
No, I'm left the manga and Bayern.
Mm.
Uh,
Okay, I him left hard them say. I know for them have all it as selling him out, but
they did decide to leave.
I just saw on him. Someone I watch
No,
it.
no, your son crispy.
What is it?
So no, your son crispy.
Oh, mm, I'm using my laptop mic.
Oh,
Mm, can chat. But yeah, so many day I watch things football.
all long since what?
Yeah, Where they say,
But they say how long since so?
yeah, how long since the day I was born.
Hmm, hold on.
Like from birth.
Let me watch it on and off, and then like I guess we get into it like 5 years ago.
So high school, in high school.
Yeah, good that.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna try
yes,
it.
eh?
That's the one I can try it.
You can try. Ask her, she'll come back and say she'll come back.
My brother told me.
This game's winner is Mario. Go! two, one, go! This game's winner is Bowser. Naruto, go!
You ever play SSF2 before?
You play SSF2?
Yeah.
What is it?
Uh, Super Smash Flash 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can play.
I've never heard anybody call it by abbreviation before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always Super Smash.
Mm. Maybe true. Like the community.
Mm.
Nobody just call it SSF.
Oh.
I said Super Smash. I think about Smash Bros. original Smash.
Mhm. I mean, saying the whole thing is kind of the same. At the same amount of time as saying SSF, basically.
Super Smash. Super Smash Bros. For play chess? Or no for play chess?
No, I don't play chess. I don't know how to play it. Mm. I remember playing the teacher's chest back in primary school. I remember one of my classmates had it. And we used to play from that. At that point, we didn't want to get into it, but I couldn't find like the teacher's chess version of it in the stores. Oh my god! So I just lose interest after that.
Teacher's chess?
Yeah, it's like it has the pieces,
Mm.
and on the pieces on the base, it has where it can move to and how many moves it has.
Oh, 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 alright, so you have this website. You have this website when you leeches where you can play against other people. But when you
Mm.
touch each piece, it show you basically it show you like the squares and you can move. So it's like a guide kind of.
The name lead chess.
Lichess, LIHS.
Oh, okay.
So so wait, you play it before then. You just don't remember who played.
Yeah.
Who's that? I can remember. Uh, you wanna try it or no?
Yeah, we can try.
Alright.
I did not know this was a thing.
Uh-huh. Alright, go on that link. So, like who first? So, you have to go like first, man. So, touch upon the show you. We can hopefully jog your memory. Mm. Shit.
Hmm. That's right.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Maybe more. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad for me, babe. I don't so glad that I can have this, baby. Nobody else but you. Nobody else made this move. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. The right amount of love, right amount of trust, right amount of dick. Right amount of slapping me up. Think I'm going to fit. Right amount of love, play. Right amount of talking to me. Oh, yeah. Feel it in my heart, feel it in my soul, feel it in my body. My body feels that I got you to know. But never fall out of love with you. Choo. I don't wanna fight, maybe I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you. Fighting on my mind, fighting on my life for you. I'm trusting you, babe. I want this. I want this to work out so bad. But I feel it in my chest and I want it. I want it, yeah. We'll never fall out of love with you. Choo. Get you. lost so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you really don't play. Hey, how you gonna throw it away? How you gonna sit and act like it was nothing? Yeah, how you gonna throw it away? How you gonna make it so damn hard to explain? How you gonna throw it away and say my love that was not the same? Yeah, how you gonna throw it away? Throw it away, throw it away. Acting like the same and nothing to you is your tongue. Frontin' like you numb, it got me going. It's only about yourself. When I find somebody else, so why put up with this? Why did I even try? You said you'd hold me down forever, but you lied to me, lied to me. You gotta be mental in the head. I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you really don't play. How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna sit and act like it was nothing? How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna make it so damn hard to explain? How you gonna throw it away and say my love that was not the same? Yeah. How you gonna throw it I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bored with myself, then you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, still make you around me. Treat me like corduroy, wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about your whereabouts. I can't keep no conflict with you, boy, can we just rub it out? I don't want no steady with you, you know you my thug, and I can't shake this habit, no. I've been out, baby, never reminiscing. Baby, you're missing you with
I've been trapping around the world. I sit on my balcony and wonder how you feeling. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. You be texting back, you and Kiki on the river. Message say deliver, but I know that you don't get it. Why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? Made me shake his hand, we got been fucking for a minute. Walk me off the plane because you know that I'm a swimmer. Supposed to be a dog, but you done put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, all that barking over dinner. I was fucking with you when you had that tiny presidential. You got better when you met me, and that ain't coincidental. Tried to bring the best out, I guess I'm not influential. Guess I'm not the one who's trying to be a I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at myself cause I can't leave you alone. Gossip and messages, that ain't what we doing. Yeah. Trapping around the world. Over the phone, drop it. Get more vulnerable, feel. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. Nigga for the real one, exactly what it is. Don't say it cause you know that's why I wanna hear.
Hey Lotus, when'd you hit that plug?
Lean taking over me. Tell them hoes they can stay where they at. I don't want them close to me. I don't want them close to me. I just want my pose to me. I don't need like the vibes in the room. I'm just gonna leave the scene. I'm just gonna leave the scene. Fuck around and put blood on the scene. And I got blood on my jeans. On a mission, I've been chasing the green. And I can't trust no fan ho. I don't even trust my fam, bro. I can only trust my mans though. Diamonds on my pendant dancing, bro. Oh, and my high rise. Sipping Ace lean. Ride with 2 9s, ride with 2 beams. He tryna hang with the cool kids, but he can't join the team. And I can't get that little bitch number, she say it's the host for me. Like, babe, I'm leaning hard, I'm tryna shoot up to the stars. And babe, don't leave me on, because I'ma lead them all. She don't like that I'm back on the bars. She don't like how I'm crashing cars. She don't like how I'm taking drugs. She don't think I'ma see them all. Cause the lean taking over me. Tell them hoes they can stay where they at, I don't want them close to me. I don't want them close to me. I just want my pose to me. I don't need like the vibes in the room. I'm just gonna leave the scene. I'm just gonna leave the scene. Fuck around and put blood on the scene. And I got blood on my jeans. On a mission, I've been chasing the green.